I bought 12 Sapphic books in the last few weeks, so let me share you the titles and why I bought them. Baka mabutal din kayo. First book is Harrow the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. It is the second book in the Lactum series, and I've already read this one. And I bought it because I love it so freaking much, I need to own the physical copy. And the next book is The Valiant Ladies by Melissa Gray, and this one was never on my TBR. I only saw it being sold in one of my go-to bookshops here on TikTok. It piqued my curiosity because look at that book cover. Who doesn't want lesbians fighting with swords? I am seated. Another book that I bought is The Night Watch by Sarah Waters. And I bought it because I also own Fingersmith and I've read a lot of good reviews about that. So I bought this one. I don't know what kind of thinking was that. I haven't read Fingersmith yet, but I have an inkling that I'm gonna like it. So why not buy another Sarah Waters book? Next one is Dream On Ramona Riley by Ashley Herring Blake. This one piqued my curiosity because I love the Brightfall series by the same author. And look at that book cover. Isn't it beautiful? I'm kind of excited what this new series has to offer. So let's see if I'm gonna like it. These next two books are fantasy duology, The Crier's War and The Iron Heart. I have not read anything from this author yet, but I've heard good things about these two books. Someone said it is enemies to lovers, but more than that, I'm actually curious about the magic system and the world building of these two books. Another book that I bought is Please Stop Trying to Leave Me. This one was never in my TBR as well, but it quite piqued my curiosity because when I read the blurb, if I remember correctly, the main character was diagnosed with depersonalization or derealization, so it's quite interesting to read a queer book that also tackles mental health. I just hope that I will like how it is discussed in this book. Another romance book that I bought is Pride and Prejudice in Pittsburgh by Rachel Lippincott. Again, I have not read anything yet from the author. I just bought this one because the title caught my attention. Let's see if I'm gonna love it as my first book from Rachel Lippincott. Here's another Sapphic fantasy that I bought. It's She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. Actually, among the books that I've mentioned so far, aside from Harrow the Night, this one is the book I am most excited about because I freaking love the Poppy War trilogy and I have a huge inkling that this is going to have the same vibes, although a very different plot. And the second to the last book that I bought, technically third, but you'll know why later, why I consider it the second to the last. Anyway, it's A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. And this one, I am really curious to read because recently I've been liking gothic fiction. When I read the blurb, I think it's going to be about Dracula's first bride. Isn't that interesting? So I'll let you know once I read it and if I love it. I hope I love it. And now we're down to the last two books that I bought. Hulaan nyo kung ano. Nahulaan nyo ba? Well, anyway, this one, I bought them because recently I've been wanting to read graphic novels and also someone recommended me some mangas to read and I thought, why not start or restart my manga journey with the one I've been wanting to read for quite a long while now. And it's none other than the infamous Green Yuri. Yes, okay, let me read the title because I haven't memorized it yet.
The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all.
The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Anyway, I'm excited to start this one as well para makarelate na rin ako sa mga edits na nakikita ko dito sa TikTok. And there you have it for my not so mini Sapphic book haul. If you've read any of these books that I mentioned, feel free to comment your thoughts below, but please avoid spoilers. And if you have any more Sapphic recommendations, I am down to read them, check them out, so just also comment them. If you're interested where I buy my Sapphic books, because some people already asked me that before, I will be discussing them in the next video, so see you until then!